Greetings, I'm James Eicher, Spiker Eicher, here with my son-in-law Terry. I probably butchered your name, sorry about that. He's married to my daughter Tara. We're in outskirts of Washington, D.C. shortly after the New Year. Actually, today is New Year's Day, 2022. So we're going to do a very short little workout, incorporating a few things, so why don't you join us. So we're going to start on our knees. If this bothers your knees, we could come up. But otherwise, knees together, feet together. I'm going to call it the popo, okay? We let the popo go back toward the heels. Sit up. If that bothers your knees, simply come up a little bit. Otherwise, close your eyes a moment. Still the mind. That is very, 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 very important. Come up a little bit. Just come on. And we do it again. So we feel throughout our body. We gauge how we feel. Child pose. If that bothers you, lift your head a little bit. Breathe. Breathe in out easily. Just relax your whole body. Try to breathe in through the nose. And you can start off out through the mouth or out through the nose. Now in your mind's eye, this is a very important part of WIVLF fitness. See all your troubles, anxieties, stresses just melt into the ground like an ice cube in the sun on a hot day. Empty yourself. Let it go. Breathe. And get an image in your mind of something you have to be thankful for. Breathing easily. Let's reach your arms forward. Extended child pose. Reach the arms forward. Don't strain. Breathing easily. 5 breaths in and out. Now we take the hands to the left. Don't strain or try to see how far you go. Just go to where you feel a slight stretch. Breathe in and out 5 times. And now to the right, a moving meditation. Breathing in and out. Back to the center. We take our left hand under our right arm. Breathing in and out 5 times. If this bothers your knees, just come up a little. Switch hands. Child pose. Now we do the rabbit pose. Palms up. No weight on the head. Breathe. Come up a little bit. Open the knees slightly. Grab onto the heels with your hands. Keep your popo down by your heels. Head forward 5 times. Breathe in and out. Don't hit your head. Knees back together. Left hand to the midline of the body. Look at it. Breathe in and out 5 times. And now the other hand. Clasp our hands together, turn the palms up, bring them back. Bring your hands back a little, breathing. Do not bang your head. Hands go up. Forehead can touch the floor, no weight on the head. And up. Now we're going to do this sequence 5 times. Breathe in. Breathe out back to extended child pose. Every breath action has a movement. Then we come up to cat pose. We can breathe in. That's called vinyasa. Look forward. Breathe out. Let your back sway, cow pose. And again. And then quick breath in and out. Breathe in. breathe out. Cat pose, breathe in. So one movement, then look for breathe out. So every breath action has a movement of the body. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Cat pose, breathe in. Yeah, we're doing something. Come on down. Breathe out. Come on down. Quick breath in and out. Now we actually come up to downward facing dog on this one. Breathe in. Come on down. Breathe out. Cat pose, breathe in. Cow pose, breathe out. Now we go to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Back to our knees. Breathe in. Cat pose. Breathe out. Cow pose. When we do the downward facing dog, the key thing is feet are shoulder width apart. We don't have to push our heels all the way to the ground. We kind of have our head down in alignment. There we go. Oh, cool. Let's do that one more time, and we'll come up off our knees, okay? Okay, breathe in. Breathe out. Cat pose, breathe in. Good morning.
What, you're videotaping the...
Look forward, yes. Breathe out. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Breathe, 5 breaths. Back to the knees. Last time now, breathe in, cat pose. Breathe out, cow pose. And a quick breath in and out. Up we come. So now we're going to be up. You might want to adjust it. And I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. Now we're going to be standing up. And we're going to incorporate, this is mostly yogic moves we just did. I call it SF work, stretching flexibility. The word yoga, it just means to yoke the mind and the body, okay? It's not, you can be any religion you want to do yoga, but it's a wonderful discipline. In my Warrior for Life Fitness, have 7 what I call modular sub-disciplines, and SF work, which is mostly yogic work, but also some Pilates, is modular sub-discipline 1. And so we do some of that, now we're going to do a little more of that, and in a moment we're going to incorporate some SF or some STR work, rather, strength work with whatever we have. Okay, so here we go. Now we just bring our right arm across, exactly. There you go. And you put the hand here, straighten this arm. Just feel that gentle stretch. Breathing easily. This is called your anterior deltoid, the front of your shoulder. Now the other side, we'll just do this a couple times each side. Now we're going to focus this little portion on just warming up our shoulders. And one more time each side, just for the gentle stretch. Because in 30 minutes, I promise you, Vinay, we're going to work our whole body. How can you do that in 30 minutes? We have to go to the gym. We're in the gym. The world is your gym. We have a nice little area down here in the basement. Now bring the hand up, bring it back. If that bothers your shoulder or your tricep or your back, back off. You're breathing. You just feel the stretch. That's the key. A lot of people think, well, I got to see how far I can go. No, that's not what we're doing. With SF work, stretching flexibility work. Breathe easily. And if that's easy, take the right hand like so. And the hand joins it, looking straight. You can just pull up and down a little bit. Now, if that's too much, you just revert back to this. See, we don't strain. A lot of people, maybe they have a shoulder problem on one side, they can do one side, we'll try the other side. But not the other so good. I have one side that works better than the other side. I'm not going to tell you which. Vinay already knows because you can tell. Okay, now we roll our shoulders 5 times. Big roll over our shoulder. 4, 5, and just breathing easily. Our feet are shoulder width apart. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now one after the other. A little coordination work. 3, 4, 5. And I cheated. 1. Now let's go the other way. 3, 4, 5. We We relax our shoulders. Now I'm going to throw in a little what we call Qigong, which is kind of a Chinese more oriented thing. And I love to do this little sequence right in here because it helps really sequence in and work well with that yoga. So breathe in. Notice how I lift my chest a little bit. Now my breath is full. I breathe out. One hand slightly on top of the other, the midline of the body. I look there. As the hands are all the way to the bottom, my breath is all the way out. We do 3 times. Probably the hardest thing, particularly for guys, is the slow breathing out. I like to make the analogy of swimming. You know, you lift your head out of the water, take a deep breath. Now your head is under the water, you breathe out slowly. Now the mountain, so we reach up. Shoulders don't go up though. Breathe out. But it's not just the arms either. Watch now as I kind of lift my chest. Breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Synchronizing of breathing and movement does so much, it's hard to even put it into words. But one thing it forces you to do is to have the mind and the body together. Breathe in, which is what the word yoga means anyway, to yoke the mind and the body. Breathe out. So I scoop all this energy in yoga, maybe they call it prana, chi, positive vibes. Now breathe out. One more time, you should breathe. See how I reach a little bit there? Breathe out. I said, this is too easy. Let's hang with me. And it's not a question anyway. Fitness is not a question of killing yourself. You see, I'm 64. When I was 20, I used to think, okay, I gotta run 5 miles a day. All right, I step forward only a little bit so I can hit Vinay. Breathe in. Now do a demi squat. Push your pop up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Other hand on top. We'll do this 4 times. Breathe out. Breathe in. Really push that popo back. Everybody's looking at us here. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Now this is also a wonderful little Qigong. We just swing the arms. Gently, notice the word gently, tap the body. You'll feel a tingle in your arms. I absolutely love this. Come on. Just to completely relax the body. Okay, relax. Now we're going to do the scarecrow, okay? Breathe in, balls of your feet. Breathe out, back to the heels. Just one more. Now still the mind. Feel the roots of your oak stump. Breathe out and relax. Breathe. We're going to do just a little pranayama. How do you say it correctly?
Pranayama.
Pranayama. I knew I was going to do it. We're going to do just a little bit, okay, just to kind of get ourselves in the mood a little bit. So first, we're going to start. Just rub the forehead. Closing the eyes. Just to orient ourselves a little bit for our breathing. The other one. Good. Now relax. First, because particularly for most Americans, get in the habit, they're not breathing properly. We're going to start with a Pilates breath and we'll graduate to the yogic breath. The Pilates breath, we breathe in through the nose, then out through the mouth, like somebody punched you in the belly. 2 more, breathe in, out through the mouth. 1 more, breathe in, out through the mouth. Now the victorious sword, the Eich breath. Is that how you say it? Ujjayi breath. So we'll do the Ujjayi breath, which is a yogic breath. We breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, and as we breathe out through the nose, we have that same feeling like somebody punched us in the belly. You hear almost like a little growl in the back of your throat. Now, not real hard. That's the Ujjayi breath. So in through the nose, out through the nose, with that as we breathe out. Nobody's going to laugh at us. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Try to make the inhalation and the exhalation roughly equal. In through the nose, out through the nose. Last time. In through the nose, out through the nose. Now we're going to listen to the seashell by the ocean. I love this one. And we'll get away from the pranayama flow. So we're going to put our hands over our ears, breathe in and out through the nose only. If you feel steady on your feet, you close your eyes. Otherwise, keep your eyes open. In and out through the nose. Relax. I'm going to go back to a little bit of mostly yogic things, and in a moment we're going to graduate to a couple of those little things over there. Okay, so feet are shoulder width apart like two railroad ties. With yoga, or any exercise, hey guys, love you, but it's not how much weight you're throwing around, and it's really absolutely not even how fast you're running. Yes, if you're in a competition, okay, of course, no, that's it. But I'm talking about the fitness, to train, to listen to your body. The key thing is to listen to your body, health, not to get hurt, and with these stretches and so on, and when we use weights, the key thing is the positioning of the body. So you're using proper form. Practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Okay? So our feet are shoulder width apart. Notice how my feet are not like winged like that or pigeon-toed, see? They're like this. My hands are straight. I'm in a neutral position, okay? I'm going to lift my left hand. We did this on the mat, remember? Midline of the body, reach up, touch the ceiling at the midline of the body. The right hand only goes at the very furthest to the outside of that knee. Breathing. And the other side. If you want to take a little pressure off your back, actually push with that bottom hand against that outside of the knee. You say, crazy man, why aren't we doing it 15 times? We're going to do lots of different little movements, maybe 1, 2 times. Widen the distance just a tad, and we'll do the crescent moon from the front. Please do not hurt your back. Right hand only goes to the outside of the knee. Now notice the hand like a crescent moon. See? Breathing. And the other way down. Oh, that feels so good. Breathing. And relax the back. Now we're going to relax the back. You say, oh no, we're taking a break. Oh, no, no, no. Now we turn our feet. Notice how I just turned my feet? Now this is for you dancers in the room that have done ballet or something, you hold a bar, right? And so we do a plie, see? Notice how the knees are going to, actually when we do the squats, if you have a knee problem, by the way, let me know. Otherwise, when you do the squats, let me demonstrate. This is not this, see? This is where you'll see, particularly as we get older, you're doing more like this, see? You're not using those leg muscles, see? You want to use those leg muscles, You have something heavy. You want to get as close to that object as you can, right? And lift with your leg. See how my torso is almost in neutral, see? Then you don't hurt your back, see? Trust me, I hurt my back in 1992 or something, or I forget what year it was. I don't want to forget the incident, but I was doing very hardcore exercise with the Army, and I thought I was never going to exercise again. Okay, anyway, so now my feet are in second position for you dancers doing. Now we're just going to go down. Notice how the knees are over the foot, see? Now on the way up, I want you to squeeze that purple. And then relax it. Just 3 times. Your torso stays up, see? Don't lean back, whatever you do. Squeeze. See how we hold them? Now hold down there, lift your heels up. Just lower yourself a little bit. Then stay on the balls of your feet. Down. Now if that's difficult, obviously lower your heels. Do not, under any circumstance, lean back. If you need to, just put your heels back down, or lean forward, or even put your hand on the floor. Now we're going to add the arms 3 times. Remember to squeeze your pupil on the way up. Then relax it. See, by doing that, in yoga also they have a thing called bandhas, which are certain, it's kind of almost, there's a corollary to, I know it makes no sense, but it does make sense. Acupuncture, really. Acupuncturists, they stimulate certain things, they shunt off other things. It's the same thing with the bandhas, only we're using only the body. So when I grip that, then I relax that, see, then that energy, that prana, that chi, whatever there's energy in the body. See? The heart is a muscle, but what makes the heart beat? There's energy. You ever go up to somebody and touch them, and all of a sudden you feel an electric shock? See, there's energy in the body. And what we want to do is stimulate the energy, see? And by these bandhas, the the binding, these little movements that may not look like much, but they're critical. They stimulate the energy. So let's do that twice more with this. So we come down. Notice how my hands is a rope from my hands, my head, my belly button. Now I squeeze my pupil, then I relax my pupil. Just breathing easily. Last one. Hold right there. Bring your heels up. Put the opposite hand on. Opposite hand. Lower yourself a little bit. Up. Relax. Do you notice how you're not just, you say, what part of my body? You're using your body. So you're fighting for balance. Your legs are engaged. Your back. Your mind. Everything. I love working. See, the body is the machine. That's the machine. Now we're going to hold. Now these are called isometric. There are different terms in exercise. Isometric, isokinetic, isotonic. Isometric is where when you hold so that the joint is not moving. Now, particularly if you have high blood pressure, you want to be careful with this to make sure you're breathing. And notice how we don't do isometric right at the beginning of our exercise. So our body, we're already kind of warm. Not sweating, but warm, so that we're ready to maybe hold a little bit. That's what everybody does the plank these days. That's isometric, okay? So now we hold like this. See how my hands namaste, see? Goddess pose, see that right there? My hands are over my elbows, see? Now we go legs up. Keep breathing. Don't worry about your thighs. Just breathe. Move slowly. Pull the arrow. The other arrow. Rest right there. Breathing. Feel that trembling of your thighs? That's weakness leaving your body. And up. Breathe. That's good. We're going to do a couple more of these, which I really, really like. You feel these isometric. You see, this is actually the kind of strengthening so that it's functional fitness, see? As we get older, you know, we want to be able to get up out of the chair, see? Yeah. You're using all these muscles. You're using your knees. You're using all these quadriceps. You're using, you know, the popo, I call it, the glutes. You know, you're using all these things. And so with all these, so we do just a little more now. We wrap our hands like that. Now because I'm muscle bound, I can't do it very well. Exactly. Take one elbow. Yeah. So like we did this elbow. Take this one under. See if we get our hands together. That's a classic yoga move. And do it while we hold our demi squat. Then the other side. See this side? I don't do as well. Oh, that feels good. Now we just gently turn. Now the head maybe stays in alignment, see? At the same time, one more time, so. All right, 5 times this. Then we're going to do something with these kettlebells and dumbbells, okay? Catch your breath. This is a little more Qigong oriented. To kind of ramp up our thing hard a little bit. One of my favorite workouts, actually, is something the kind of workout we're going to do, which is, and are doing, which is we're going to do some SF work. Then we're going to do a little STR strength work with what we have, the kettlebell, the dumbbells, and then we're going to wrap it up by just relaxing. And I'm going to tell you something, you're going to feel so good, you'll think it should be illegal. All right, so the arms up. Now this one is just up and down. I'll demonstrate first. Like a frog, see? Now the key thing we're breathing. Push our popo back. On the way up, we squeeze and then relax. Okay, so feet are turned out, see? Okay? Try to keep your torso relatively straight, looking at the crease where the ceiling and the wall meet. Touch the floor, up. Touch the floor, up. Just breathing. Touch the floor, up. Touch the floor, up. One more. Touch the floor, up. Breathe. See, now we just got our heart. Anytime you work with your hands above your chest, you're putting lots of work on your heart. Yeah, it's just, you know, just that simple, slight movement. This is going to be less involved in this, see? Just because I'm using my whole body. All right, we're gonna wrap this up by doing something a little more challenging, okay? Who wants to have hip replacement surgery? Nobody. Feet a little wider. Press your elbows against your knees, look forward. Press your knees open. Yeah. Bring your hands down like a frog, see? Oh, bring your hands around, see? Up. You feel that in your hips? Opens your hips, right? I think we're gonna do, first, I love kettlebells. The mystery of the kettlebell. Now we're gonna keep this very, very easy, okay? I'll do it, and then if you don't mind, I'll have you do it, okay? Okay? And don't hit the ceiling. First, I'm gonna demonstrate, the key thing with this, most people do not use this properly. First of all, don't drop it on your foot, hit somebody in the head, let it go and hit somebody across the room. But this is, other than a yoga mat, my favorite exercise. So what I'm going to do is just facing here. I don't want to hit you. Maybe come a little side so I don't hit you by accident. Key thing, notice my feet are almost like they were, right? I'm holding the kettlebell by the horns or the handle, okay? Gripping it good. The key thing with the kettlebell is, unlike the dumbbell, which we're going to work maybe in a moment, or most weight where we do the concentric and the eccentric, which is shortening that angle, which is called concentric. Eccentric, we're working both slowly. With the kettlebell, we let the torque of this suspended weight actually propel us then to explode. But we're not going to explode real hard. I'll show you. So this is the 2-arm swing. So up, notice the balls on my feet. Up, down, up, up, and up. You want to try it, Vinay?
Yeah.
Okay, now, any criticism, I don't criticize, okay? But coaching, I don't want you to, take it wrong. Key thing is, I want you to look where the crease for the ceiling wall. Now bend the knees. Now, just stop, keep looking up. Bring the kettlebell only here, swing it up, and then let it go down. Yeah, breathe, swing it up, release it down, don't fight it down, let it go down. Bend your knees a little more, there you go. 2 more. A little more. There you go. And up. Good. And relax. That's enough. The other thing with kettlebells, we never go to muscle failure. We go maximum 10 reps. Reason? First of all, this is the American Enemy, and I've been around a little bit. A lot of guys, they do the push-up till. When you're in mind, then when you go to do that push-up, that's what you're going to see. We go to muscle success. The last one, maybe even if we have a spotter, I succeed. So that when you drop down there to do those push-ups, you don't see yourself failing. Now, with kettlebells, because we're using our whole body, these are compound movements, see? This is not just, this movement, see? These are compound movements. We're using the back, the popo, the quadriceps, the arms, the shoulders, everything with the kettlebell. Now we're going to do the same thing. Now I'm going to teach us how to cradle the kettlebell. This is kind of important, and most people when you start off, if you're not careful, you're going to get hurt. So we don't want to do that at all. We're going to learn how to cradle the kettlebell. So the same thing. Notice how I did that kettlebell, see?
Yeah.
Now this is straight, see? That's critical, not that. Okay, straight. So I'll do it again. See how I just turned my wrist a little bit and released it? Maybe weird. You can switch. Now you're bringing in coordination. On one side, you notice how I don't do it as well on one side? Did you notice that? Right? Now we swing it, maybe just up. Or if you want, you can just keep it straight, see? Want to try? Let's first learn to cradle it, okay? Just like you did before. Turn the knees open a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay? Like that. Now just bring it, boom. Yeah, like that. Bring it closer to your shoulder. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, you did that well. Other hand up. Make sure you have good grip. Okay. Now come up, halfway up, release. Yeah. You're gonna hurt your wristwatch. try it now over the head. Yes, and then let it swing. When it comes down, just let the weight fall. Let the weight fall. Okay, keep looking up though, don't be looking down. Switch hands. Switch hands. Other hand now. Keep looking right there. Yes. One more. Breathe, up. Oh, let's bring this one over the head. One more. Up. Let it fall now, let it fall. I don't mean to let it fall on your foot. Good. Perfect. Breathe. See how your breath is already, right? Well, yeah, exactly. That's what kettlebells will do for you. Now, at a moment, we're just going to do a couple more kettlebells and we'll do some of the dumbbell work. Okay? Now, you can do a lot of things with a dumbbell that you can do with kettlebell, but this you cannot do with a dumbbell. Right? You cannot do that. Now, I'm going to only have you do it like this, because it's a little safer. I don't want you dropping it on your foot. Okay? Legs wide. Maybe just go around 1 foot. Look up. Remember, you got to keep looking up. So you can't watch the kettlebell. So you can just swing it around your leg. Head the other hand. Oh gosh. Yeah. Bring your hand in front like this. See, all the time like this. See? Yeah. There. Now bring this hand here. There. This hand here. This hand. Yeah. There. Don't. Yeah. Last one. Good. Because we don't want to drop it on our foot. Okay, last kettlebell for the day. This is a little sequence I personally came up with. The perfect kettlebell exercise. Total body kettlebell exercise. Maybe you don't have much time to work out. Okay? First thing, always make sure you're a little bit warm. Okay? How do you warm up? Okay, very easy. Just move your body. You know, you can do this, just up, down the stairs a couple times. You know, warm the body up a little bit. Yeah, exactly. You can, warm the body up. You know, just march in place. How much equipment do you need? Nothing. And if you feel energetic, you can jog in place. So we're a little warm, particularly before we do this kettlebell. I am going to show you a bonus. I'll show you the Turkish get-up when we're done, but I'm not going to have you actually do it. Because when I was in Afghanistan, there was a sergeant major special forces guy. And we didn't have kettlebells, but I had this little gym area there in the compound. And I was using a dumbbell for just 10 pounds. He goes, what are you doing 10 pounds? I said, why don't you come over and do this? Oh my God, that is so hard. But I'll do that on the last day, so stay tuned. First, we're going to do total body exercise, 1 kettlebell, okay? All right, here we go. You can come here. Okay? I'll do everything just 3 times. 1, 2, breathe, 3. Don't hit yourself in the head. 1, 2, 3. Don't hit yourself in the head. 1, 2, 3. Don't hit yourself. 1, 2, 3. Now we do the lats. 1, 2, 3. Don't just do 6 times. Now I'm working my ass. 6. Now step back. Now hold the kettlebell here. Or you can make it more difficult by stepping back or this. Then the last 3 times. 1. Don't hit the ceiling. 2. 3. Let me teach you that, okay? Breathe. Do not drop the kettlebell. So first, you hold it like so. The horns. Yeah. So legs a little bit. Now, just curl it 3 times. Don't hit yourself in the head. Yeah. Now, up over the head 3 times. 2, 3. Now, behind the head. Don't hit yourself in the head. Elbows stay put. 3 times. Up. Yeah, all the way. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. Don't hit yourself. Now, bend your knees slightly. Not that much. Straight out. 1, 2, 3. Now at an angle, head and popo in alignment like this. Now turn your hands. Exactly. 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now hold the kettlebell. Do not drop the kettlebell. Like that. Hold it good. Now, I want you don't have a knee problem, do you? No. I don't want you to go all the way down. Lunge, keep the kettlebell right there, just lunge 1 foot forward. There. Now, when you lunge, remember this? See, push your foot out a little more. Come up off the floor. That. See how that's straight? Yeah. Okay, the other leg now. Let's try the other leg. Yeah, don't go so deep. And up. Yeah. Now, it's a little harder. Step back for a moment. And the other one. Right. You're doing great. Good. Up. Now, the feet are shoulder width apart. We finish it off. Holding the kettlebell like so. Right? Don't hit yourself in the head. Okay, hold it like that. So we bring it, I'll do it with you. Come on. 1. Jump. 2. Yeah. 1. Keep looking up. 2. Keep looking up as you bring it down. Bring your knees. Yeah. That little explosion. There you go. Breathing. Yeah. 1 little kettlebell. You say, well, I don't have a kettlebell. Guess what? Christmas time, right? Dumbbells. Not this one, crazy. These are a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, you don't need a lot of weight. These weights are actually plenty for me at my age, I'm 60. Okay, so I'm going to just show you a few things with dumbbells very, very quickly. Then we're going to go to the mat and just relax. We're done. And go have tea, right? Why don't we have a drink? Do you have something to drink? Where's your tea? Upstairs? Too bad I got mine. That's pretty good tea. Yeah. All right, so I'll show you a couple. You come over here. Now, dumbbells you train are a little different than with kettlebells, although you can kind of train a kettlebell like a dumbbell in some respect. Let me explain. Or a kettlebell, when you do that, it's basically like a dumbbell. You can use like one, let's say like this. See? Yeah. You can use, but essentially there's a different machine. Okay, so we're going to train it slightly different. I like to vary it up, If I do weights maybe twice a week, that means we're done, but we're not done. And sorry about that. Actually, that was a client call me. They can call back, or I'll call them. All right, so maybe 5-6 days a week. The key with fitness exercise is frequency. Let me say frequency. 5-6 days a week, 20 minutes, just something. Just move your body, stretch, walk, swim, lift weights, whatever you play a sport. 5-6 days a week. And vary it up. So after a hard workout, let's say you ran, and I ran my whole life. That's hard on the body, but it's very, very good exercise. A lot of people, have the back problem, knee problem, don't want to run, can't run. That's fine. Just walk, But you put that demand on your body, then the next day you stretch. So you pull the bow back, see? So that took me a long time. No high school coach, college coach ever taught me this. I taught myself this because 23 years in the Army, I had to learn how to take good care of my body. So when I retired from the Army, I was still doing the run every day. Okay? Most people know. They know they were jumping out of planes, hurting their back, can't run anymore. No problem, not making fun of anybody. I'm just telling you, I want to be able to walk up and down the stairs, hold my grandson, right? Whatever. As long as good Lord lets me. Just because I'm 60 doesn't mean I have to be gone. No, I don't live like that. So these dumbbells are beautiful, right? So, breathe. Maximum 12. Yeah, it's better to put, that's actually good, because it's better to put them down and then the other person can get them, than if I try to hand them, the chances of me miss and then falling on our foot is probably high. Okay, so just try the curl. If it's too much, it's not too much, is it? No. I didn't think so. Curl. Breathe. Now, don't wait till that was all the way down before starting that. See? Yeah, just when it's about 3/4. Yeah. Now, here. Is this too much? Yeah. Breathe. Yeah, breathe. Don't hold your breath. There you go. That's good. That's plenty. That's good. Set it down. I'm just showing you different ones. We're going to do only about 3 different types of dumbbells. This is so beautiful, it's not even funny. Do not drop this on your foot. You can use this with kettlebells. See this? Notice how I bring my shoulder up? Do not drop the dumbbell on your foot. You don't have to jump high. So grab it, good. Like that. Make sure you have good grip. Looking straight. Looking up here. Now, knees wider, knees wider. Bend. Yeah, just like that. Just do it. No jump. Yeah. Bend the knees. When you go down, bend the knees, and up with the shoulder. Yeah, like that. Strong shoulders. There you go. One more. Ah, and set it up. You see how we're being creative? See, we're being creative. Okay. This is a good one. It's a little much for you. Now I'm working this tricep. See. Earlier, this is called primarily bicep curl. See. Now you don't have to go all the way straight. Just maybe a little bit. See. You try. And then we'll do one other exercise with the dumbbell. And then I'm going to show you. Yeah, so lean on the front knee like this. Yeah, so brace the hip like this. Curl it back. Like that, yeah. There you go. Feel that how that's working right there? Yeah. One more. On the other hand, that's enough. You'll feel it tomorrow, I promise you. Right, so straighten the elbow. Keep it up, keep the elbow up. Now straighten the arm back. Don't drop it. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, last dumbbell exercise. And then I'm going to show you a special treat with a kettlebell. Then we're just going to stretch and go drink some tea. I love to work out. I love exercise, okay? This is a very good, obviously you can also, I'm going to go on the mat, okay, if you don't mind. Because I'm going to show you just a couple things. You say, I don't have a bench press. Can I use your mat? Yeah. Thank you, Vinay. So you say, I don't have a bench press. You have a mat, right? You can have a floor, right? So I'm going to be on the floor here. And then this is going to be perfect because then I'm going to do the kettlebell exercise too, so I'll be on the mat too. So let's say you've got a couple dumbbells. Now the key thing with this, safety is always first most important, okay? So when we bring the weight down, we're going to bang our elbows, okay? You can bend the knees that places less strain on the back. See? See how my knees are bent? That's actually better, see? Just, see that? I can also do, or, you see? All of those, you say, I don't have a bench press. Yes, you do. You want to try one? Just try straighten out our mat. There you go. So make sure you do not bang your elbow or drop the weight on yourself. Okay, that's the key thing. Keep grab the weight. So first one, bring them up. Here, bring them up, both of them. Straight. Now, don't hit your elbow, but kind of bend your elbow a little and bring it like this, like a wing.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, just do this. Press down, up. Yeah, like that. Breathe. Yeah, that's good. One more. That's the last one. Okay, so put them down. Just kind of set it down by your side. Make sure you never, with dumbbells being on the ground, so don't let it hit you in the head or something. Now when you come up, even that is, the better way to come up is to kind of roll to the side and come up. Okay. You know what I mean? When you're flat on your back. So kind of bend one knee, roll to that side. That's easier on your back. Okay? I'm going to show you one bonus exercise that's going to be, I'll call this the Sergeant Major in Afghanistan Turkish get-up exercise. That's too wordy. Come on. But anyway, I'm going to do it anyway. So this is a perfect, they call it Turkish get-up because Turkey, they're really big in wrestling, okay? Let me tell you something, friends. This exercise I'm going to do works virtually the whole body. And it's very good for combatives. If you do combative sports, whether it's wrestling or jiu-jitsu or whatever it may be. And let's say somebody's on you. See, when let's say somebody jumps on top of you and they're going to hurt you or something, you're not just going to use your arms. You're going to use your whole body to try to get them off. Okay? This little exercise replicates this so beautifully. And as I was saying, when I was in Afghanistan, 2004, 2005, and I was a JAG for Special Forces Battalion, even though I'm not Special Forces trained. I was alone to them and they accepted me and it was beautiful. But But in any event, they had a little gym, very small in the compound, and they had a couple dumbbells, they had no kettlebells. So I was doing this, you can do this with a dumbbell, okay, but I'm gonna use it with a kettlebell, because it is a kettlebell. Okay, you come kind of out of the way, because I don't want to hit you. Okay, so I'm on my back, right? The Turkish get up. Hoo-ah! Okay, key thing, watch this hand, see? I hold it in neutral. I kind of roll to the side. I'll try like this. Can you get me? See how I am? Then I'm up. Then I'm back down. I keep looking at the kettlebell. Hand, down, lower. Don't hit yourself in the head. Other side, over, left. Ah! Whoa, that's slippery. Down, hand, down, up. The Turkish get up. Let me tell you, friends, you do that exercise 4 or 5 times, you're going to think that you're having some kind of an experience because you're using your whole body. You're controlling the weight, right? I don't even want you to try it. Okay. I mean, you can try it with no weight. You understand? I want you to try it with no weight whatsoever, but in your mind's eye, I want you to visualize that you have a weight in your hand, okay? So you're lying back, on your back. Now your right hand is up to the midline of your chest. Imagine the midline of your chest. Imagine you're holding a weight, so I want you to actually, okay, good. Now, bend this knee underneath a little bit, roll to that side, keep that weight up, bend that elbow, so you're gonna help yourself get up. Right, now, stand up. Good. Now go back to that same knee. Use the hand. Lower yourself down, keep that weight up. Now switch the weight to the other hand. Bend the other knee. Up. Keep that weight up. Up. And go back down. Beautiful, Vinay. And down. And relax. And you don't want to hit yourself in the head with that weight. That's pretty hard.